North Carolina is exploring a potential move from the ACC to the SEC. That's a nice clickbaity headline from On3 Sports, and what on earth are they talking about? North Carolina to the SEC? That doesn't make a lot of sense. A lot of people, when they're talking about ACC realignment, they usually talk about Florida State and Clemson and about those teams moving potentially to the SEC or even the Big Ten, and in some crazy cases, the Big 12 enters those conversations. But North Carolina is one of those programs that people sleep on a little bit when talking generally about realignment. They are absolutely at the forefront of these discussions and will likely be one of the schools to leave, probably not until 2031, which is why I call this headline clickbaity. It makes it sound like it could happen this year or next year, which is just not very likely at all. So if you were tracking that ACC lawsuit that happened about a year ago, you would know that there was a settlement that occurred that basically reduced the exit fees from the ACC. And while Florida State and Clemson's names were at the forefront of that, North Carolina and every other ACC team is also affected by the new exit fees. So as you can see, it's $165 million this year. They're not likely to do it. The article that was posted by Inside Carolina made it sound like 2027 is the first year where it could be a real possibility, especially if the SEC is showing interest in adding them. But the real key year here is the year 2030, 2031. And that's the year where all of this realignment crap is going to go down. Basically, my theory is that the whole ACC and the whole Big 12 will just be completely shredded. Teams will scatter to the Big 10 and SEC. We'll get the two super leagues, and then they might break away from the NCAA. That's my theory, and that's when I think North Carolina will leave. With some of this new stuff, they're trying to make it sound like maybe they could leave a few years before 2030, but I don't think that's very likely. I think we're seeing a little bit of clickbait here by On3.